Raquel, it's been a while since you walked out with me. That's because it has been so stinking dark. Daylight savings time is gone and I hate it. I really do hate it because it's just so dark. Kind of getting cold though. I like that. I like that it's not sweaty hot anymore. It's getting cold, but I know up north it's getting like snowy cold, which I would love. I know all my northern friends say, no, Beth, you would not love it. If you had to live in snow every day, you would not love it. I would love it. I'll put on a big warm sweater and get in a fire in front of the fireplace. All right, so I'm gonna put y'all in the clamp. Why? Because I can. Oh, hold on. My hands are all full. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I'm hoping I can find a receipt because I need to take some things back to Hobby Lobby, which I hate too because I love to support them. I really love them. But it turned out I got 8 little kind of burlap and wire stars that were about, I don't know, 7 inches each, about this big stars, 5-point stars, and they were hanging on a piece of burlap. They had burlap mixed in the metal, and then they had kind of a opalescent or kind of a translucent glitter in the center with some holly and holly berries. It was really going to be pretty. I mean, it really was going to be pretty. But y'all, my bracelet just came off. And there it goes. Oh well. It's in the floorboard. I'll get it when I get home. But let me make sure that I'm watching what I need to be watching, even though y'all are watching me. But I need to be sure I have the receipt so that I can return them. The reason is they were very, very pretty, but the way that my windows are, they would not hang right. So you have to think about things like that when you're buying decor, because I was thinking, oh, they look so pretty, you know, about halfway down. Well, here's the only thing. My windows don't have any place to hang anything that way. So I would have to hang them from the top, what's the word? I guess the trim of the window, and it wouldn't work. So, plus once I finally did, I'll upload to my Instagram my look in the family room. Once, and my sunroom is basically turned into a family room, because sunrooms you think of, maybe this is a dated way of thinking of it, but sunrooms you think of, you know, lots of windows, which I have lots of windows, lots of plants, meaning like big fan palms and little pretty pots with plants in them all around the room, and you know, different layers and going up to the ceiling, all that kind of stuff. And that was my concept. And usually people have you know, like the white wicker furniture to just look really light and airy and sunny. But the thing is we weren't really using it that way. And so I put my white desk in there thinking, well, it'll still be all bright and white and pretty. But then I can just work in there. And that worked for a couple of years. And then I thought, but again, nobody else is really getting to use this room. Just nobody is. And so I went to a local store, furniture store, and bought both a sofa and love seat that both ends of it could be a recliner, and the material was like soft as teddy bear. It was like that brushed velour or brushed chenille or whatever it's called. But it's like when you rub your hands in it, it's like so soft, like a teddy bear soft. And so the only thing was it was brown. And see, you still have these walls that look sunny. That was like a very light pale yellow. And I thought, it doesn't quite go, but the point is it's comfortable and everybody can use it. So we got a large screen TV in there. It's got 4 recliners plus an additional love seat. We don't even have a coffee table in the middle of the room, just so it's not cluttered. It's a big open space where we can throw the ball for the dogs. We can get down the floor if we want to. And I got some really pretty lamps from Pottery Barn and end tables from Pottery Barn. And I thought this will have a real rustic look. And the more I kept doing that, I thought, but Beth, you're getting away from the sunroom look. So it's now our family room. We repainted it to like a taupey brown. It's just beautiful. It's like the color of my coffee, you know, when you had cream. And Lance palletized the wall behind the TV, and it looked very urban, edgy. And then we put up his 2 deer heads. I've fought that for years and years, and I thought that's really being selfish, because even though I don't like the look of that, that's a part of his life. He's a hunter, and a long time ago we had to agree to disagree. And really it's hypocritical on my part, because I have leather products, which is killing animals. I eat all kinds of animal. I eat pork and fish and chicken and cow and duck. And you know, I know my son's going, first of all, he would never be watching my channel, but he'd be like, yeah, when have you eaten duck? I've eaten duck. I have. But anyway, so I am very interested in the sourcing of my product, that whatever is done is done quickly and humanely. I read a book called What Would Jesus Eat? And it talked about that originally that is the way the Jews ate, that if an animal was sacrificing its life for us to eat it, then it had to be quick and humane, and it was also a point of quality and frankly, in today's terms, food safety. So anyway, but you know, when you talk to my husband, he'll give you the argument about they'll starve to death if you don't kill them because they're overpopulated because of blah 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 blah. I don't even want to go there, so let's don't. So there's 2 deer heads. So I agreed to let them be put up. And I have to say, for some reason, it gives the feeling of a hunting lodge in there now. And it has a very warm, cozy feel. So for Christmas, which I'm getting all back around to from the stars that I was going to hang, that I'm taking back. For Christmas, I decided to do what I thought was unique, this buffalo check, which has taken off, and it's not unique. Everybody is doing it now. Everybody loves the new buffalo check, which what that is the big 2-inch square black and red check. And so I did a blanket on the back of the sofa. I got a moose that was in that check and put him on the table. I already happened to have a Santa, which I don't normally collect Santas for Christmas, because I feel like the whole concept of Santa is wrong compared to the original St. Nicholas, who actually did exist and was a very good Christian man who was trying to do good things for poor people because he was wealthy. And then we made him into the other version that he's not even remotely like. We tend to do things like that with holidays for marketing and retail reasons. But anyway, but my Santa, the reason I picked him up, I think it may have been Hobby Lobby or somewhere. I don't remember. It may have been Michael's, or I don't remember where I got him. But he's kind of like he has on like a fur vest and boots. And when I say that, I mean like a brown, not the white and red. And he has he's holding a Christmas tree and something that kind of looks woodland. So I decided to do a woodland tree, and everything on this little small tree that I got at Hobby Lobby. I got a 7-foot, but it's only at the widest point, it's 12 inches wide. So it's very, very skinny. I'll put a picture up on Instagram, but it's covered in woodland ornaments. So I've got squirrels and raccoons and deer. And I think there is one little snowman, but he has on a burlap scarf just to keep it woodsy and that look. And I also got 3 grapevine. You know how you got the grapevine that you can wind and wind and wind, and they winded it into a little Christmas tree, and then they made a set of 3 of them and frosted it, and so even the pine cones have a little frosting on it. Very woodland looking, so put that in there. I've already done the theme of birdhouses being in there to kind of make it look more woodland than country, more hunting lodge than, I don't know. My husband will tell you he's a redneck country boy. He's not. He kind of is. I guess I've got a little of that in me. Almost anybody in the South does, I guess. But anyway, I just wanted to keep it classy and not your typical country look, because I did that for years and years and years, and I was just worn out on it. So there's nothing wrong with that kind of decor if you like that decor. I had it for years and I got sick of it. And then I went modern, and that was just too cold for me. And then I went traditional, which I liked. And I blended some modern in and it didn't really fit. And then I went Victorian, loved it. But then as you get older, you feel like your stuff looks old because you're old. If you like Victorian because it has an old look. So that didn't work. And, but that, as you'll see in my office, I have that blended in with the French Parisian look. And kind of a European look is blended throughout our house, even though we're American. So it's like our sunroom is now a family room, and it's got kind of a hunting lodge woodland look. But I ended up putting up some cranberry wreaths, and therefore now the stars in the windows don't work, and they wouldn't have hung right anyway, so I'm taking it back. Did you care about anything I just told you? I mean, like, so what, right? I told you my whole Christmas decorating philosophy. However, my main tree is so glitzy glam. I got some silver leaves with glitter on them, and I just stuck them all in the tree with some red glittered poinsettias, stuck them all in, and then put all my keepsake ornaments that I love on my big tree, and it's a completely different look. So now I have a big tree in the living room and a little tiny, well, it's tall, it's 7 feet tall, but it's skinny tree in my family room that's more of a woodland look. So they look completely different, and I like that. Anyway, so that's all I had to say. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm gonna go home and start cutting all the little names out and putting them in the bag so that we can get the name for this winner for this contest for Thanksgiving and get started on the Christmas one. Yeah, y'all, it's gonna be so awesome. All 3 of my giveaways are pretty incredible. You would think I'm a major YouTuber with the kind of gifts that I've got. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying they are really good ones. You're gonna love it. Love you guys, bye!